How's it going, guys? Arto here, and today I'm bringing you a kind of a special video. It's actually not special at all. It's just gonna be me playing Vi, and I've been testing her out lately. It's one of my favorite champions, I'm not gonna lie. And this is not the best gameplay of her. This is like the first time I've played her like in a long time, and since I know that they kind of buffed the Trinity Force, I mean, it was not really a buff, it was kind of a change. I was like, okay, let's just try it on her. So this game specifically, it was pretty tough, especially on the early game, and this is one of the main reasons why maybe I'm uploading it, because sometimes you guys feel that the games are always like colored roses. It's not like really a grind, and this game was actually one of those games that it was actually a combination between grinding the game out and then just, you know, having faith that you can actually win in the game. So in this game, as you guys can see, bot lane is gonna be having a rough time. This Lulu is gonna be a little bit of a, you know, no, he's not gonna be thinking a lot. The top lane, he's gonna be solid. He's gonna help me out a lot in a couple things, and you know, mid lane is kind of iffy. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The only reason why I like playing Vi, and you know why she's one of my favorite champions, is her damage, her bruisiness, and how easy it is to lock down someone who is actually fed. Like, it just makes me really happy sometimes, because let's just say that the enemy AD carry is massively fed, which is basically what happened in this game, and you're gonna be able to lock her down. Obviously not every single fight, as you guys are gonna be able to see in this game, but then most of the times you're gonna be able to see how people lock down. So obviously I'm gonna full clear, and this is something that I love doing with most of my champions, especially when I'm relaxing. I just like farming. Literally, I just go into the game with a mindset that I just want to farm, and that's basically my approach. So yeah, I try to gank top lane, 1 TP for Corki. Talia was ready to counter gank. You know, sadly Nasus died, but it is what it is. You know, people keep reacting to these type of things. So right here I'm gonna go for Scuttle Crab. Scuttle Crab is gone because bot lane for some reason decided to take it because they were overextending, and then after that I'm just gonna keep farming. Something that you guys have to know, because this is gonna be kind of a slow game, people tend to think that, oh, you know, I'm just gonna full clear and back. You know, people tend to think that sometimes this is bad. Sometimes in certain situations this is the right thing to do, because when the enemy is stronger, you don't want to be forcing things. Obviously you want to make sure that you're impacting the map in the right way so that you can actually get something done and not let them like straight up snowball the full game. And then that's why Talia is going to be basically ready for all of my ganks, because I'm just going to be trying my best to full clear my jungle and then try to look for things. But then, you know, bot lane is doomed, mid lane is kind of doomed, and then right here, as you guys can see, you know, it's totally warded, so they kind of wanted me to go in there. I just backed because I saw no opportunity. My bot lane is just gonna keep dying, and then sometimes you find yourself in these situations that it's like, oh my god, then what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to, you know, do when my whole team is inting, when we have no prio, when we have nothing? You know, the answer is just farm. Sometimes I know it feels weird. I know that you're gonna feel that you're farming a lot and you're basically AFK farming, but at the end of the day, you know, I saw Talia top lane right here, and I wanted to go for this. For some reason, they did not spawn, and they spawned after I was done. And Lulu, for some reason, decided to show them towards me, and then they just end up killing me. And you know, this is one of the main reasons why this game was a grind, because I tried my best to just try to counteract whatever Talia was doing. She would stop, I'm gonna start punishing her for go to the bot side jungle, but then again, the bot side is, you know, my bot side is losing, the bot side is winning, and not just that, but my bot side is taking them towards where I am, so that, you know, they can contest my punish. So it's kind of a tough situation. You're gonna see me farming a lot here, because at the end of the day, I don't feel like in this game, if we don't scale up, it's gonna be tough. My bot lane is just straight up dying over and over and over. 5-2-2 at 9 minutes already. Even though he's keeping up in farm and everything, it's gonna be tough. And then, you know, I'm just chilling. Really, I know that in some way I'm gonna be, you know, I'm gonna be useful. I'm gonna be way more useful than Talia if I played it right. Which my main thought process here in these type of situations is just try to lose the least amount of things possible, and then try to play out the situations in a good way so that you can actually, you know, come back into the game. And as you guys can see, I'm not doing anything else other than just full clearing. And then I see Talia, and it's like, okay, what are you doing, Talia? Boom, straight up one shot. We could have kept going for the Mord, but I was like, you know, he can death roam. I saw the Corki was not in lane and he was kind of looking for a roam. It's like, okay, you know, I don't want to overextend this. I'm just gonna get, you know, my Triforce items, and then after that I'm just gonna keep going. I wanted to set up something bot lane. I have my ultimate and I know that there's high chances that I could do something, but then I see Corki running around, and then after that I see Corki not in lane, and then it was pretty funny because when we warded that, it was like, wait, there's 5 people there. And then I was like, okay, then Leona comes in and we were able to just counteract that. I was actually happy. You know, I did not want to go for more because at the end of the day, the play is already done. You don't want to be forcing anything else. And then again, as we already see, I'm just going to go ahead and farm again because, you know, farming is farming. And I love farming. I'm not going to lie, guys. I just love farming. Farming for me is like one of the most satisfying things I do in the game. Literally, jungler, farming as a jungler, as a farmer, jungling as a farmer, XD. So yeah, as I said, in this game, for example, I want to go bot lane, but as you guys can see, TP Corki, Talia was down there, and it's like, come on, dude, like, really? Can you like catch a breath? Can I catch a breath? Can I do something, guys? And then right here, Talia comes in and it's like, why do you think you can fight me? And this is what I was saying, like, I am gonna be way more useful than Talia. And then right here again, Leona trying to contest me, and it's like, bro, just get off me. I don't want you. I don't like you, dude. Get out. And then, you know, this is how Jinx is gonna be feeling after I start getting my items and I start getting, you know, really, really strong, because I'm literally not gonna get out of Jinx's body. Like, I'm just gonna be ready in the flank, looking for those R's, looking for those Q's, so that I can actually make sure to not just one-shot her, but then maybe get most of her HP down. So that's gonna be my approach this game, especially because she's the one who is 722. I'm not scared of Korski, I'm not scared of Talia. I'm kind of scared of Mord because of El's ultimate, but really I'm not too scared of anything else. I'm just thinking about, okay, Jinx, you are not gonna survive this game. You're not gonna be able to deal damage. And then right here, she's right there. This was kind of an unlucky moment. This Varus just went in way earlier, and then I just get caught. I was actually pretty sad about that because I thought that we were gonna be able to get that shutdown, but you know, 3 people in there, kind of sad. Kind of misplayed. I don't know how I could have played that better. I just ultied into Q into like try to save the Varus. But she got the movement speed, and then she was able to kite me with the movement speed. So, and then after that, as you guys can see, 14 and 8, the game is literally just going not, you know, it's not going. Like, the game is literally just dying in front of our eyes. But hey, what can you do in that point? You know, there's 2 options: either try to come back into the game or lose. So if you start doing, you know, weird stuff, you're gonna fall even harder behind. You don't want that. So right here we find the Jinx. Finally, I got a massive shutdown and I'm able to get that Leona. I wanted a Q there, but then I don't know if you guys know that Talia, if you dash onto Talia rocks, you're gonna get hit. So right there, I'm just gonna follow up the Corki, and then I'm gonna be able to get Herald. I was actually very happy about that because now you guys can see how we can definitely come back into this game, and you know, the power that I've been, you know, patiently building is gonna be able to pay off. And again, as I'm saying, people tend to be scared. People tend to be, oh my god, I'm farming so much, I'm not doing anything in the game, I should be ganking, I should be doing everything. No, like, sometimes all you have to do is just relax, and then you're going to be able to come back into the game way stronger, and with that, you're going to be able to just destroy people. Because sometimes, you know, when you're playing scaling champions, you know, Varus scales, especially because he's going attack speed, I scale, Nasa scales, so sometimes it's the norm to go like that. Sometimes, you know, if they have the better players, and not just that, but then they have the better early game comp, if you know, they're supposed to be winning the early game, right? If they have the better early game comp, they're supposed to be winning the early game, and that is something that a lot of players don't tend to be thinking about. Sometimes they're gonna be Kassadin, they're gonna pick Vladimir, they're gonna be picking Vayne, and then they lose lane, and it's like, bro, like, you picked the Vayne, you're supposed to be waiting for 20-30 minutes so that you can actually scale and start destroying people. But no, people tend to get desperated, and it's like, oh my god, I lost lane, the game is over. It's like, no, the game is not over. Because if it was for that, the game is over at champion select, right? I threw Herald over there because I don't know if they wanted like to keep going for Dragon, because I felt like we had no positioning for Dragon. I really did not want to contest it. And then, you know, it's the 3rd Dragon. There's gonna be more dragons in the future. which sadly, you know, there's gonna be one that is gonna get stolen because I had no smite, and then Jinx ultimate, you know, sometimes deals more damage than smite, so it's kind of sad. But then again, so don't pick late game if you guys want to play for early game. If you guys want to play for early game, try to play stuff that is basically early game, and then don't complain when you get outscaled, because that's why this game is like that, right? You know, if you want to play late game, play late game. Don't just FF at 15. I feel like there's such a toxic, you know, community or part of the community that just straight up picks Vladimir. They expect to win lane as Vladimir. It's like, no, dude, yeah, you can win your lane if you're better than the enemy, but then matchmaking is gonna make sure that it's not basically a smurf position, right? So yeah, right there again, I was just saving my ultimate for Jinx, as you guys can see. And again, you know, this is the only tool that I'm gonna be using to try to stop this Jinx, because she is 12-4-4. She's basically just destroying our whole team, and I need to make sure that I avoid that. I'm very happy that we have this Nasus, because Nasus has W, so it can stop her. And then I have my ultimate that we can lock down, and not just that, but if I can ulti and then Lulu knockups with her ultimate, then, you know, we can have like a really good CC combo that we can stop her from doing whatever it is that she wants to do. That's why I think we were able to win this game, and you know, it was pretty good. I would say jungle diff, but then it was a pretty clunky game, I'm not gonna lie. It's not, you guys could think that I'm saying this whatever, but then I did not play my best. I felt like it was very how do you call this, like, it was very clunky. It was a lot of mechanical mistakes, a lot of things, but then those things tend to happen when you are you know, picking up another champion that is basically what outside of the ones that you tend to use to play with, because I've been playing a lot of Xin, not gonna lie. I've been playing a lot of Xin, a lot of Kindred, a lot of Lee Sin, but aside from that, you know, a lot of Kha'Zix too, but I haven't been, you know, making, I don't play a lot of champions, but then I want to make this channel, like, I want to have a lot of champions right there. So yeah, right here, sadly I was not able to dodge that. But then again, I was able to lock down the Jinx. I was actually very happy. And then again, as you guys can see, Jinx dies, we win the team fight. And that's one of the main reasons. That's why I love this champion. That's why I love, you know, if the enemy AD carry is fed, it doesn't really matter. Like, you throw everything at them, and then it's gonna be really sad for them to deal with it. And again, there's a couple of champions that can deal with it. You know, if you play those, you know, Lucians, Kai'Sa and stuff that can definitely self-peel and outplay, it's okay. But then again, you know, the fact that you have this fear that this Vi is gonna come from the flank and just straight up Q you and ultimate you is gonna be tough as an AD carry, especially with Jinx, right? Because if you're Lucian or something, okay, it's fine. But then since you're Jinx, it's, oh my god, you know, I'm a sitting duck. So yeah, I've been building this Vi, Trinity Force into Death Dance into Sterix. The only reason why I bought these boots is because I felt that I wanted the CC, and I've been loving these boots as of late. And that in a normal setup, I should have definitely gone for the steel plates caps. Like, you always want to go for the for the armor boots, and then, but then again, right here I was just pretty experimenting and everything. It's just making sure to test out those things. And then I went Death Dance because it gives me armor, so it works against the Jinx. And then I went because then it's going to be able to reduce my the damage done. And then I went for the Sterix because, you know, I need to make sure that the damage reduction and the armor, it's compensated with HP and also the shield. So I feel like that was, you know, because I wanted to deal damage and then I wanted tank, right? That's kind of the thing. Maybe it should have been the other way around. Maybe I should have built the Sterix first, and then build the thing, and then build the Death Dance. But yeah, so right here, I don't know, it looks like, you know, now that I see it on the replay, Jinx disconnected us. You know, in that 3v1, I was very curious why Jinx didn't keep going, but then now that I see she didn't keep going just because she disconnected. So, you know, that's why you grind out these games. That's why you don't FF when there's a 17-6 Jinx roaming around the area, right? Because at the end of the day, some things like this could happen. So it could happen onto your team, but then it could happen on the enemy team, you know, when they start disconnecting and everything, and, you know, high chances that you could actually win your games and get some of that LP. You know, it's not the way that you want to be winning, but hey, a win is a win, and people tend to like be happy even if, you know, as long as they win, people tend to be happy. So that's what you're, the kind of things you're looking for. Then, you know, why not? So right here they went for Baron. I want to go for Dragon so that they don't get them both. But this is the situation where I don't have Smite, as you guys can see, and then Jinx boom, at 1009 she threw the cannon, and then yeah, she stole it. I was actually bummed about that, but then again, there's not much things that you can do. I like this game though, because, you know, it was kind of from behind, it was kind of a grind, you know, and it just gets to show how you guys, you know, people tend to FF 15, people tend to be like, oh my god, we already lost, let's go next. And obviously this happens on the higher elos, but then on the lower elos, you know, gold, silver, bronze, even platinum if you want to, if you don't FF, high chances that you're going to be able to get those wins. Like, you can definitely get those wins if you don't FF. Like when you FF, you 100% win, lose the game. When you don't FF, you have like 90% of losing, right? If it's a lost game like this one. But then, as you guys can see, you know, you never know. So like here, I blew up the Jinx, and every single time I do that, I'm actually very, very happy, because we technically win those fights whenever we kill the Jinx. And that was my focus. That's the approach that I just had in this game. Okay, I'm a Vi, I'm actually very strong, I can one-shot the Jinx, and then if not, I'm gonna make sure that she's out of the fight. I'm just gonna make her uncomfortable. Every single time I see her, I'm gonna make her use her summoner so that she's not safe. And then after that, you know, it's all about making sure that my team, you know, it's competent enough. Even though, as you guys can see, the only guys who are trying to be competent is this Varus, because at the end of the day, you know, Lulu's, you know, kind of make me sad. And, you know, that's one of the things that the mindset in this game, because no one was flaming in this game. Everybody was like pretty chill. You know, Varus was kind of uncomfortable because he said it, but then it's not like he was flaming or anything. He was like, oh my god, guys, you know, I'm not gonna have a good laning phase because this Lulu is not feeling very, very well. So, but then that's basically all he said. And then Lulu in the middle, she was like, oh my god, guys, I'm really sorry, I've been doing really bad, you know, just be patient. And it's like, it's okay, you know, no one's saying anything, no one's flaming you, you know, just chill, you know, just focus on your game. And I don't know why, but I as of late, I've been seeing a lot of players self-judge, and it's like, wait, why are you self-judging you? Like, no one has said anything to you. People tend to think like, oh my god, I'm jungling and I need to gank, because then my teammates are just gonna go ahead and claim that it's jungle diff, that I'm not doing anything, and they're gonna flame me. It's like, no one's saying anything, dude. Like, just chill, play your game, and then if anything, just mute. Because at the end of the day, these people, they don't really know what they're saying, they don't really know what they're doing. So, you know, that is an advice that I want to give everyone. Just play your game, man. I was playing with one of my friends, and I was like, dude, he was like, oh my god, guys, we should contest this dragon. And it's like, I was like, why do we need to contest this dragon? We're already losing the game. And he was like, but yeah, you know, if we don't contest this dragon, I don't get dragons, the enemy jungler gets a dragon, and people are gonna flame me. And it's like, what people? Like, we're all friends here. Why should we blame you? Everybody's aware of what's happening. We're not gonna be blaming you. And then everyone just comes into this mindset that it's, oh my god, people are gonna flame me. It's like, no, man, don't be thinking like that. Just play your game. Doesn't really matter what other people say, because at the end of the day, you know, everybody wants to win. I can assure you that everyone that logs in and starts playing the game, all they want is to win. And it could be one of the reasons why they're not winning. But every person that comes into the game just wants to win. If they make some stupid stuff, well, yeah, sometimes you're gonna find drunk people who have horrible internet. But at the end of the day, you know, everybody wants to win. So just, why do we have to be like this? Yeah, people are gonna make mistakes. People are gonna be playing champions that they don't know how to play. People are gonna get auto-filled. But at the end of the day, you know, all we have to do is just keep going. So this is gonna be the last team fight right here. As you guys can see, I'm just waiting for the Jinx. I'm like, where is Jinx? Just give me Jinx. I don't care about anything else. It's actually pretty funny. Leona goes in, but then no one follows, because I'm just waiting for the Jinx, and Jinx is scared. And he's like, but I need to fight. He's like, no, you can't, bro. So yeah, at this point, that's gonna be the last fight. We win it. So, you know, as always, let me know what champions you want me to play. And as always, stay healthy and have fun on the Rift, guys.